Hi there. This is a post game for episode 10. Now, these post games are usually reserved just for our patrons, but we thought it was a Halloween special. It might be fun to put this post game out on YouTube for the public to watch. It's a lot of fun. If you want more of these post games, there are post games for most of our episodes over on Patreon, which is patreon.com/Mount Unpleasant. Go over there and you can watch all the post games alongside our Mount On podcast, which is just for our patrons, and a bunch of other really cool stuff. Okay, with that said, enjoy the episode 10 post game.
For the camera, I was driving here and with all the gear in the back, and I was thinking to myself, I can't put a Zombool game because it'll be forever. Like Zombool games with 12 players, they take forever, even at the best of times. I'll put in a Poe, it'll be a quick game. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. You tied for the longest game we've had in 7 days. So, the Demon Bluffs, the real Demon Bluffs, were Gossip, Grandmother, and Fool. And I want to tell you something very quickly, Debbie. I had it in my head that I was going to give you Pacifist, Gambler, Gossip. So 2 players in the game and then 1 Gossip. But I felt like you kind of read where my hand was going in the Grim, and so I panicked and gave you Fool.
Oh.
Yeah, so there you go.
I saw nothing.
Thank you so much, everybody. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Also, Miss Frizzle as the professor, A+.
Honestly,
Professor.
I always spend the first 2 minutes, and so we're basically done. But I always spend the first 2 minutes trying to remember who everybody is and just kind of understand. And I was like, Professor, Miss Frizzle, the easiest association I've ever made in my entire life. But yeah, then I was like, Goon, he doesn't have a mustache, motherfucker.
Pizza lady?
Dermatitis. Sorry.
It's a lady? Oh,
Tea-lady.
Now
Mars is always evil.
You're just here. It's easy to remember. Tea-lady's the easiest one to remember.
Right.
Okay.
Is this cannibalism?
I was working real hard. Keith, come talk to me.
Team Evil. Come in here, Team Evil.
Evil team.
I will say, as soon as I said gossip, your eyes just went, oh boy, here we go.
Me?
Yeah, I was just like, oh boy, because I said gossip and grandmother, and I was worried for a second that you had both of those as bluffs. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, what did I just do? And I was like, okay, I'm actually not either of those. I'm one of these 3. But as soon as I said gossip, I feel like that was
Because you
it.
also had gossip as well.
Well, the
so
funny
then that makes-
thing was that you should have figured out that I knew by the time I picked you, and by the time I picked Hannah, and by the time I picked myself, at least, that I knew.
I knew the first second that you tried. I was like, oh. After that first conversation, you're like, oh, he's the demon, and I'm the lunatic. I thought you figured it out right away, but I didn't know what to do with that. I was like, if I kill you, then that verifies that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't kill you the entire game, so I have to keep you alive the entire game.
I think
And
that was a
just
good
like-
frame. So.
But I was like, I have no out. I was like, once you know once you knew it was me, it's like, oh, I am torched. So
Yeah.
just stumbled off the bat.
I think it's tough because with the bluffs known, that's why I tried. That's why I went for Tea Lady.
Bluffs.
Which I didn't. I don't think.
But I thought there's no chance that I was a minion. So that, I did not even think that was
I definitely thought you were a
possible.
minion because it felt a bit like you were still trying to trust me and then telling people that I was evil. People were coming up to me like, Keith is trying to tell us that you're evil, and I was like, but he's the demon.
So that's why it's like, oh, the fact that I was the demon is just like, I had no idea I was going to be grilled by the lunatic. So it's just like,
So as soon as I was trying to get the stank off of you by acting stinky.
oh, you did
Right,
great. I think you
yeah,
did great. You
yeah.
protected yourself at the right time.
Troy.
Killed someone at the right time.
Yeah.
I just think there was an uphill battle. You
Yeah.
just destroyed it.
So
So that was a boring game for you?
no, it was great.
Oh, okay.
No. Because what I was doing is I was trying to play both sides. I didn't want anybody to know what I was.
Right.
Because if the good team knew what I was, you'd kill me.
I would play it the same way.
And if the
You
evil
want to
team,
be evil.
I want to be on the whatever team's going to win. And if either team knew who I was, then the evil team would go for me, make me evil. Whatever. I'd much rather have it be like an accidental thing, and then I just happen to be evil.
Yeah, but then how do you figure it out? Like, let's say the demon picks you. You
Well,
don't die because he becomes drunk.
No, I'm evil. Then I
Yeah, but how do you know? Oh,
do I
right.
know?
He shows you. Yeah.
yeah.
But you don't know who your team is.
That is true. I don't know who my demon is, but it didn't matter because nobody picked me. So I was.
Did you have a fun game? Like, did you enjoy yourself?
Literally the first.
It was a high tension game of just like feeling like I could be turned on at any moment. But I really wanted to have that goon experience of like, sort of anybody knows who I am. I mean, if you knew I was a goon,
Yep.
you execute me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Because I could turn on you, right? So I can't tell anybody. And that was it. So it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll come out of
I
the
should
game
have
because
told
I
you Billy
explained
was
it to a bunch of people, but
I should have told you Billy was the courtier.
I see. That was the one I was debating between because I knew Sydney was the pacifist, and I knew I was gonna go because I knew he was the exorcist, and I knew that he was the tea lady. So I was like, get those two out of the game. And then I was doing a coin flip. I was like, I don't know what Billy is. I think he's something powerful.
How certain he is.
I knew Annika had a once per game ability. I thought she might be the minstrel. So because I didn't think it was that good, and I think she was the professor. But
I've got really terrible news. This is your first loss.
I know.
it's my fault. Her first lap.
I'm reeling. It's my fault.
I am going to review the footage, obviously. What the fuck happened?
So we both have gossip, and so I was like, okay, I'm the gossip. She's like, and I was like, or the grandmother.
You
And
entered.
then as soon as I said grandmother, I was like, oh shit, she probably has both of these
I think I
bluffs.
was less about like what the bluffs were because I figured everyone was going to bluff 3 things and one of them could easily be gossip.
Yeah.
But it was one of those like I think
Yeah, you're waiting for him to confirm.
My question face was like, you're not telling me you're a minion.
Correct.
So I'm obviously the lunatic. That was my first check was for the lunatic.
But I know I didn't think the demon would ever be a minion. So that's why it's like I was like, oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Like, I was
you're
like-
the most prepared because you actually know who the lunatic is.
I knew that you were the lunatic, but I was like, okay, she thinks I'm a lunatic. That's fine. Like I'm not a minion. I'm just like someone.
It's a little risky giving the minion. But the thing is, though, is I thought this was going to go quickly. It was the longest game I've ever run my life.
yeah.
Well,
okay.
Your costume too.
I'm
So amazing.
I'm boiling.
Well,
Yeah,
also,
boiling hot.
Like, I knew
but,
him fucking kill him.
I was like,
if
hurry
we knew
up
it
the
was
game,
him,
right?
Kill him. So I don't know. I don't
only
think it
one
was
night to
that
kill.
obvious.
I will say, once you did your pro charge, I was like, okay, things are looking good. But then there was no other demon candidate, and the courtier could.
I thought
No, Craig was a good. Craig was a
the
good
only other,
frame.
but
You
I also
maybe-
think that,
like,
like,
killed Craig nothing.
did Billy ever tell anybody that he was a courtier?
he did tell me.
Very last minute, yeah.
Oh, you have to tell your demon this.
Yeah.
Because you got to kill the
It was
courtier
a 50-50
immediately.
between, well, the pacifist, I was like, I knew I wanted to get rid of the exorcist and the tea lady, but I was like, the pacifist is a known commodity. I didn't know what Billy was. So I was like,
This is my house. This is where I live. All right, Jamie, do the effect.
Did you have a good game?
It was fun. Like, I feel like even until the end, it was like a lot of like, is it Keith? Is it Zara? But like, there was a few people, even you, like, you came into question a bunch. So it was not easy, but I felt like we
You
figured
came
it
in
out.
clutch because you changed the numbers and made it
Exactly,
so
I
like we
know.
wouldn't lose if the
I,
approach
I wasn't spending a lot of time thinking about the numbers and thinking about using the professor role. I was thinking like, how do I bring back the highest leverage player? And then for the extras,
Did a
it was
great job,
great.
yeah.
But then the byproduct is like, wow, the numbers are so much better. And then with the Poe being drunk, it was like, wow, no one's dying. You know?
I still have so much trouble trusting it. I'm glad I did, but there's always a part of my mind that's
God.
like she might be.
She broke my
playing.
brain.
Yeah.
Like one time in the park, you created a thing that just completely inverted the logic in my brain and was like, yeah, that's right. Yeah. How did Billy know to poison Keith?
Oh, so that's the thing is I misread the ability a bunch of times during the game. I was like, pick Keith, but you pick a character.
No.
So he picked Poe.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so much better than I thought.
Whoa.
Yeah, you just figure out the demon, and that's it.
With costumes,
Figure out
or
which demon it is, and you just poison them.
Choose a character. That's incredible. So you just
Yeah.
said,
So
you
good.
Pick the Poe.
So once you figure out what the demon is, exactly.
Exactly, it's wild, yeah.
Wow.
It's way better than I thought it was.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
that roll was kind of shit.
Yeah. No. Wow.
Was that in you guys' practice game or no?
I'm not sure. I think Keith was bluffing as the courtier, but he was actually the demon.
So did you ever suspect Craig, legitimately?
No.
Because I feel like being friends with him, you must be able to read him.
Yeah, I think so. I think Craig was either evil and he was the demon, and he was trying really hard to not be the demon. But I couldn't see a way that was the case. But then I had also heard rumors of an outsider,
Yeah.
and I know that the lunatic was not. And so by process of elimination, I figured he was the outsider. I actually didn't even mentally think about what outsider was. But then I sat with him, I was like, so we're gonna kill Keith and then you. He's like, me? And I was like, well, yeah, because you're the only other person who we don't know who you are. And he's like, oh. And then he like openly said he was the goon. And I was like, oh, did your power go off? And he's like, no, I never switched alignments.
Right.
And I was like, oh, perfect. Okay. So like, I was like, well, I told him, I was like, well, we're gonna kill Keith, and if the game's not over, then I don't know what we do. But then Keith tried to chat with us, and immediately, like, Keith swapped in, and I was like, and he's like, you trust that guy? I was like, absolutely not. We gotta kill him, Keith. We gotta kill him.
Good job.
So I tried to keep it up during the day.
Congrats, buddy.
Yeah.
He wants to be videotaped while eating.
Who cares?
Oh, weird.
Maybe they won't use it.
Have you ever seen a movie with Brad Pitt in it?
Oh yeah.
He's eating the whole time.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt's very attractive.
Especially while eating.
So is Light Yagami.
Wow.
I agree. So the contrast is just terrifying.
That was great.
Yeah, it worked out.
Choice.
It worked out.
I kept telling you pick Keith, but you pick a character.
Yeah, I know. I think you fucked me up.
No.
And so everyone was like, you don't pick a character. So I gave in such detailed, I was like, oh, you're right. Yeah, I said Sarb. And Jamie was like, no. And then he pointed to my sheet. And then I said, Poe. I said it like 3 times.
Yeah.
Because I figured at that point I looked so suspicious. I had to explain in detail, I'm just an idiot. I didn't.
No, I'm the idiot. I'm the one who kept telling you pick this guy, pick this guy.
Great game.
Yeah, it was a really good game.
I'm excited to play again.
Your 3 days of drunk helped us figure it out so much.
Yeah.
It was great.
No. Although it was you who was with Billy near the end, right? For a moment.
Just because we were all on the same page of like, we don't nominate because there's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
mastermind, and
yeah.
he was like, I nominate
I didn't even know there's.
And I was like, what?
Think about that role at all.
Because a lot of people thought it was Sarb. And so if it was Sarb and the game kept going, we were like, oh, it has to
To
be
me, there
that.
was already someone on the block. I didn't talk to Craig at all. Other people hadn't either. There's no harm in being like, what's up?
Alrighty, folks, we're gonna do a group photo before we change up the costume.
Cool.
I know.
Late to the party, gotta get in front. Late to the party, gotta step down. You're a Batman. Put your mask on.
Hold on.
Craig, put your mask on.
Oh yeah.
No.
Wait, do we crouch?
I'll be a pizza in the middle.
Okay, I'll go.
Do we crouch?
Yeah.
Middle slice.
Why don't we just crouch? Why don't we just do like...
You have the whole.
Some of us can't crouch in our outfits. Tight pants, these are masks.
Some of us refuse to crouch on camera.
Tight and tight and tight and tight and tight.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm finishing my bite.
Okay, pizza cut.
Hey, Gab.
My knee hurts.
His knee hurts.
All right, team. All right,
Count it down.
count us in. Count us in.
Count us in, hurry.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? This is where